Now then, guys, welcome back to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke, and this is episode 47 of my Road to Glory on Football Manager 2019. And we're back. To be honest, we've only played 2 games since I last saw you, maybe 3 games. I think we'll go through them in a second. We're back early because the transfer window is closed, and there's a lot happened in the transfer window. I say a lot. We've sold some more players. We bought some more in. So, players that we've sold and players that have gone out. Dijon Sterling's gone out on loan. Joe Rawls came to me and said he wanted to leave. We've managed to let him go. 11 million quid to Fulham. Not a bad one. And then Bobby Reed, or whatever his name is, he wanted to go out on loan. We've managed to loan him out to Sheffield United, which is all good. The defending side of things is sorted because I bought in Soldado from Leicester. We spent £20 million on him. He's played 2 games. He looks pretty decent. He's the best defender at the club. He's also unhappy now because I didn't bring in any more centre-backs. Weird football manager. He wants to leave already. He's just started. I don't understand it. Then we've bought in Claudio Roberto. I don't know if you saw him in the last one. He's just a 19-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper. He looks pretty decent stats-wise. He's just come in because obviously Smith has gone to Manchester United. Then we had a bit of a problem. Sane wanted to leave because he missed home. But I said, look, once we sign a player from your country, whatever, you've got a friend in. So I signed him a friend. Is it Guy? I'm going to call him Guy. It looks like G-U-I. Guy signed him from Everton, to be honest with you. £9 million. He's not a bad player. He's 32. Yes, I've spent £9 million on a player who's 32, but he looks pretty decent. He hasn't played for Everton for, past couple of seasons, really. Well, actually, no, the season before he played all right. This season he hasn't played very well. But he's actually not a bad midfielder. He's come in as our best defensive midfielder and pretty much our best midfielder as it is at the club. So, not a bad signing for him. Who else have we bought? And then this guy I bought on loan. He can't play for us, but I've just bought him on loan because Soldado was having a bit of a hissy fit. So I was trying to get someone else in. So all in all, this transfer window has been pretty crazy. We've spent £97 million this summer, and we've sold £91 million worth of players. So we're down about, £6 million quids. Well, it's not too bad. I don't even know where all this money came from. The finances were looking wonderful. They're not anymore. We've got £200,000 in the bank. We've still got £7 million left of transfer budget. We are still underpaying on wages, which is good. At one point, this was very much in the red, but I've sorted it with the sale of Joe Rawls in midfield. What have we been doing since you've last seen us? We managed to beat Hull in the FA Cup, got through to the 5th round of the FA Cup 3-1. It was quite a comfortable win, really. Oya with the hat-trick. We then drew against Sunderland in the league. Oya again getting on the score sheet with another free kick. Troy Deeney then scored pretty much 10 minutes later, made it 1-1. That was the end of the game. We then played Everton, and we had a hell of a game against Everton. We went 1-0 down. Miguel scored in the second half. Morel scored 2 absolutely wonderful goals. His first goal was just an absolute screamer. But we changed the tactic a little bit, went to the 4-3-3, brought on, Gaya, dropped him back to the midfield, defensive midfield, brought on Aqua. And it worked really well just as an away tactic. I probably should be playing that sort of a formation for the away tactics. So today, we're going to play a big game, actually. We're going to play West Ham, and then we're going to play Chelsea. I know, annoyingly, I was going to come back early on and do the FA Cup game of Man City, which it's going to be the next episode. I'm trying to as well think, I've got 5 episodes to record today. It is currently Sunday the 12th. I go on holiday on Tuesday. I've got to get 5 videos done and try and get done, so I've got a week's worth of stuff coming out online. If not, it's going to be 4 videos. I'll work it out somehow, but if I try and get the games coming thick and fast, the videos coming thick and fast, probably I might just do an FA Cup match and not show you the Man City game or the Watford game. I might just do the FA Cup 5th round. If we get through, that's awesome, and then we'll come back and do like the Burnley and Southampton game. That's what's on my mind. But today we've got West Ham, we've got Chelsea. Should be a couple of good games, I think. West Ham, hopefully we can win. Chelsea are top of the league. It's going to be a tough one. If we have a look at the league table, we're currently sitting in 15th place, 23 points. We've got a game in hand on a couple of these teams. We've got a decent gap, to be honest with you. What is it? 7-point gap from the relegation zone. So I don't want to talk too soon because we're just over the halfway point now. We're over a point a game, which is good. So we should get to the 40-point mark. But I just need a couple more wins just to boost us up the table a little bit more, get towards the mid-table, then the bottom half of the table would be nice. A win today against West Ham, where are the 12th in the league. A win today would be awesome, but we'll just have to see how we get on. Chelsea, I don't think we'll get a result, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Tactics-wise, here we go. Here's the team that is going to be facing West Ham. Again, we're at home, so that's fine. We're not away. So we've got Henderson in goal, Montreal, Soldado, Sane, and Henry is starting and left back. I'm just giving him more chances because he wants to play. He's there. Cunningham, obviously, he's come out. He's dropped right into not even on the bench at the minute, even though he's been having a good old season so far. Cunningham has. Vida is on the bench as well. We've got Guendouzi, Guy on the two midfield players. We've got Barnes on the right-hand side with Oya, Miguel. Miguel, by the way, is picked up Young Player of the Season. Young Player of the Month for just his 2 goals he scored, all his assists. And Merrill is up top. Hopefully he can bag a few more goals for us. God, it's nice to see that we are starting to get players scoring goals quite frequently. Abraham's still the top scoring striker. He hasn't played for the past couple of games. We need to probably try and get him on a little bit more, try and develop him. Aguero obviously just dropping him back, to be honest with you. His next season he's not really going to be around, is he? He's going to be at the club, but I just think he's here for kind of training the youngsters. Hopefully he can give Abraham some good pointers just to try and be a better striker. But he's also handy to have to go to the 4-2-2-2, whatever it is, when we've got the 2 wide men, the 2 strikers up top, and put Aguero as the deep line playmaker, because that's where he's been most successful for us so far. But there's a free kick to West Ham quite early on. They do miss it, which is fine. We've got a throw in now. Henry, a tackle to Oya. Henry to Miguel, trying to find someone, but they don't. Sane picks the ball up, plays it out wide to Montreal, to Barnes, crosses it in. Moy is there. Is it Morel even? Sorry, Morel scores. He misses his first chance, but it just rebounds straight back to him and just slides in. It's a bit of an ugly goal, but I don't care if my strikers score ugly goals. As long as they're scoring, that's fine. Barnes picks the ball up, though. It's a nice cross. Morel should have done better with his first one, and then it just bounces back to him, and he just slides the ball into the back of the net, making it 1-0. And if it finishes like this, we'll finish in 13th place on 26 points, which would be lovely. Right, they've got to throw in very deep in their half, pretty much on their corner flag. We missed that header there. Come on, Sane should have done better there. They're going to get a cross in and probably score a goal. We managed to clear it. We do clear it. They're still on there. There we go. We've got it forward. That was a bit of a mess of commentary by me, and we do manage to clear it, so I don't really care. All right, we've got a throw in. Henry picks it ball up to Gia, to Guendouzi, to Sane. Right, Soldado to Sane. We're just playing it backwards now. Just play it back to the keeper now. No, he doesn't. He plays a nice pass to Miguel. Manages to get it then. Guendouzi loses out. We're struggling just to get to like the 3rd pass off just to try and make that attacking move. Long ball forward though. This is what I don't like. We pass the ball around and then we try and just... It's not working, so we go lump it forward and it just goes straight to a play there. And what the hell was Montreal doing there? He had plenty of time to keep the ball down, control it. Instead he just tried to head it straight out and West Ham had a chance. Half-time is here though. And we're doing well. I'm pleased. Keep it up. Hopefully just do the same again in the second half. What I am going to do is just turn the highlight speed down just a little bit because I feel like I'm rushing the commentary, which is not good. Oya, there we go. To Merrill. Tries to find Barnes. Barnes does pick it up. He shoots. Goes for that bottom corner there. Goes out for a corner. Hopefully we can do something from the corner. It'd be nice to get a goal from a corner. Oya whips it in. Going for that back post. Doesn't find anyone. Guendouzi looks like he... okay, I thought he was going to get himself sent off. He didn't, thank God. Right, as things stand, we're doing alright. I'm just going to take Gear off. Bring on Aqua. He's on a yellow card. I don't want him to be sent off. I'm just looking at everyone else. I don't really want to make many changes just yet. 60 minutes in, we're doing alright. I'll just make that one change. Maybe Montreal might come off. I'm starting to give James a few more games because I feel like he needs to progress in his career and I need to just start giving him some chances. So we'll do that. Henry's obviously coming in. He's doing alright. Right, Lumley. I think I've signed Lumley before for a team. I don't know who. Right, Sane, though, picks the ball up. Plays it all the way back to Henderson, who looks for the long ball over the top. There's no one there, though, unfortunately. And here we go. Guendouzi picks it up in midfield. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to be able to find anyone? Morel picks the ball up. He shoots. He scores. He gets his second goal of the season. Where is he at the beginning of the season? We've finally got a striker that looks like he's going to be scoring for us. That's his 5th goal of the season. Out of 4 starts, 4 games, something like that. But it's a lovely ball from Guendouzi. He wins it in midfield. He picks it up. Just one touch into that bottom corner. 2-0, making it a little bit better for us now. Harvey Barnes just picked up an injury. Let's just take him straight off. That's fine. We don't need to worry about the injuries. We'll just put on Maximin on there. And then do we need to make any other changes just yet? I'm trying to hold off. If we're playing well, there's no point really just making the subs just for the hell of it. I was going to drop back a little bit when I do the defensive tactic. I can't because I've already taken off gear. I'm thinking maybe we've got 4 minutes to go. I'm just going to take off Montreal, bring on Reece James just for the last 4 minutes of the game. He does get on and just give him a little bit of a run out and just waste a bit of time. He's been booked though in the 4 minutes of him being on. And we do win 2-0. That's a fantastic win for us though. We'll take that win. We do have, well done lads, I'm going to passionately say well done. We have got Chelsea coming up next. They are in 1st place in the league, so I'm going to try and adopt the more defensive tactic, and we'll see how we get on with that. So, we're going to get straight to the Chelsea game round about now. We're back. Here we are, Chelsea game. I was tempted to go for the defensive tactic a little bit. I say defensive, just a bit more, bringing that defensive player. But I'm going to start off, we're at home, so I'm going to start off pretty much the exact same as how we lined up against West Ham, because we played well. The only problem is Harvey Barnes has picked up an injury. He's out for 2 weeks. It's not too bad of an injury. We've got Maximin who can kind of play in that position anyway and can do it quite well. So that's not a problem at all. So fingers crossed, we should put in a good performance here. Fitness-wise, people are looking all right. Soldado is actually, 1st game, doing good. Morel even, is 5 goals in 5 games, 2 player of the matches. He's looking like to be £13 million well spent so far. Fingers crossed we can keep up, keep him scoring, keep us going and try and get further up that league. We owe Chelsea. Chelsea have beat us 5 times since we've played them, which is annoying. Guy who takes the captain's armband. I don't really care. Just decline. I don't want to do that. Obviously, who are the captains? Aguero's obviously is now vice captain, as Cunningham is the captain. They're not playing, so I probably should need to sort that out next season, really. Pick the captains that are going to be playing more pretty much every game other than just sitting on the bench. And look at this Chelsea team. They've got De Ligt playing from. Kante's still playing. Who else have they got? Anyone else that I know? The goalkeeper that I can't pronounce. Yeah, good team for them, I think. They have a free kick, though. They're going to score just before half... Well, I say no, actually, it's half an hour in. Torres scores for him. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? It's a free kick in. It's a free header, really, that he's won. No one's marked him. Henderson probably should have done better with that in goal. We'll tell him to show some passion. We're at home. Obviously, people are looking a little bit tired. I think Oyer... I might make that change at half-time and bring Oyer off because he's not performing too well. And bring on the... just do the defensive midfielder role and go the 4-3-3 tactic. Again, we've done well against the bigger teams so far this season. Like Liverpool, yes, we lost, but we didn't do terrible. I am going to take Oyer off. Aqua's going to come on. Guy's going to come down here as a ball-winning midfielder on support. Then I'm going to bring Aqua as a box-to-box midfielder. That's the only change we're going to make at half-time. See, I'm not afraid to make changes at half-time. I think making one sub at half-time is pretty decent, especially if you're losing and you want to try and change it up a little bit. Then it's good to do things like that. I think it just gives that also the opposition are not going to expect it, so they then have to try and sort their tactic out for the new player you put in, especially if you change formation as well. So I think it's always good sometimes to do it at half-time. But speaking of changes, I'm going to have to make a couple because, well, unfortunately, he's having a poor game up front. I'm going to bring on Tammy Abraham against his former club, I believe it is. Miguel's having a poor game, but I've got no one to bring on for him. Fitness-wise, Sane's looking tired. All I'm going to do is just bring on Abraham. See if he can grab himself a goal. Let's unpause this. Also, I've got Aguero as well that I could potentially bring on and maybe go a bit more attacking if need be. But I think so far 1-0 isn't too bad because we've got to think about the goal difference as well. But they have a corner kick. It goes out wide. and it's a wonder goal. Absolute wonder goal. 17th goal of the season for that man there that's just scored. We're currently still in 13th place, though. It's not a bad loss. Chelsea are fighting for the league title. We're just trying to fight to survive in the league. We're going to lose these sort of games against the bigger clubs. It's just the teams around us that we need to win, really. I am going to make a change now, though. Let's pause it. What am I going to do? I'm going to probably take off Guendouzi. I'm going to bring Gay up there now. I'm going to bring on Aguero. I am going to go a little bit more attacking. Obviously, it's a bit too late for that, but let's bring on Aguero as a deep line forward and just see if we can maybe get this ball forward and grab a consolation goal. Maximum picks the ball up, plays it out to Sane, plays the ball over the top, looking for Abraham. He's not there though. Abraham's just chasing the ball around, and the Chelsea players are just knocking it around as like fun, really. And they're going to have another attack. It looks like Montero's going to be in. He's going to score. He is. We've just been torn apart, really, unfortunately, by this Chelsea team. I have probably set it out wrong. Probably shouldn't have gone positive. Probably should have gone a bit more defensive, knowing the team that we're going to be playing against. But I wanted to give it a chance. I really wanted to go at it. And Miguel, there we go. It's all over 3-0, unfortunately. So 1 win, 1 loss this game, this episode. I'm not too... Oh, what have I just said there? Run away, end team job. Also, by the way, we don't have an assistant manager. Kevin Phillips has left the club to go to Wolves as an assistant manager. I am trying to bring in another one as we speak at the minute. And Eric Dyer, that'd be lovely to get him. It's not going to happen, is it? So when are we going to be back? I think all I'm going to do is just do this, the FA Cup game. I'm just going to do just the FA Cup game. Nice little short episode just to see how we get on in the FA Cup. Hopefully we get into the next round, the 6th round of the FA Cup. Is the 6th round the quarter-final of the FA Cup? I think it is. If we manage to do... I'm not going to say it too... No, I'm going to wait until I do that little episode. So I'm just going to do that, the one game there, and then we'll come back and do the Burnley and Southampton game and kind of focus on the league a little bit more as we get into the back end of the season. I think we've got some winnable games in here, though. Watford is a team we need to beat. Then Man City, Wolves and Tottenham are going to be 3 very difficult games. If we manage to scrape a point against any of them teams, will be lovely. But then we've got Burnley, Southampton and Newcastle in March. I think they're 3 winnable games. April, Brighton, Derby, Man United, Leicester, Norwich, and then Blackburn. And we end the season playing Arsenal and Chelsea. So we need to have it all wrapped up by the Blackburn game, I think, because I believe that Arsenal and Chelsea game is just going to be difficult. I really do. I can't see as if we're having to try and fight for survival and we've got these 2 games left. It's just not going to happen, is it? So, guys, anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff as well. Like I say, I am currently on holiday at the minute when this video comes out. It should be the Tuesday. Hopefully, there's going to be more videos to follow. Like you say, this should be there. If I manage to get them all edited and all that sort of stuff in time. If not, I will be back in plenty of time. Well, I'll be back the following week if these are only the 2 videos that are out. I doubt there will be. I think there should be more. But enough said. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. I'll see you in a bit, guys.